My darling child, there's a reason you are receiving this message, and I hope you will embrace it wholeheartedly. If your soul is aching for my grace and blessings, respond with unwavering faith, saying, "Yes, I need it," and allow those words to speak to you. This is not a random message. Rather, it is a specific word for you at this moment in your life. Echo before my throne, I, the one who loves you without limits, am prepared to shower you with more blessings than you could ever ask for. I see you during times of vulnerability and stress, when life's storms seem determined to drown you. I know you've been fighting hard to fend off the forces of evil that try to defeat you. But listen to me again, my dear child. I've given you a priceless gift. 4 simple yet powerful words. They are not just words, they are your lifeline, your shield against the fiery arrows of the enemy, and your weapon to break every chain. Yet I see that you have forgotten them, and now I come to remind you of the 4 words. I have entrusted to you, it pains me, to see you endure trials that you were never meant to bear alone. There have been moments when I've watched you stumble in the darkness, searching for a way out, unaware that the key has always been in your hands. My beloved, these words are my gift to you, a promise, a reminder that my power is always with you. Remember the words I gave you, engrave them upon your heart as a sacred covenant. These words are more than mere language. They are the living presence of me in your life. When fear grips you, declare them. When you are overwhelmed, let them become your cry to the heavens. When you face darkness, use them as a guiding light, spoken in faith. These words will shake the heavens and cause the enemy to tremble. My beloved child, trust that your strength does not come from yourself or your circumstances, but from your connection to me. Let these 4 words be your urgent plea, your powerful declaration, and your resolute proclamation against every force that seeks to destroy you. They are the weapons I have given you, not only to overcome, but to triumph. Gloriously listen carefully to these words, for they hold the power not only to protect you, but to completely transform your life. These 4 words carry the authority of heaven, a voice from eternity speaking directly to your heart. They reflect my very nature, mercy, power, and unwavering guidance for you each time you proclaim them. You affirm the sacred bond between us, reminding yourself that you are never alone, never powerless, and always mine, a vital part of the grand plan I have designed. But you must know this: if you turn away from this call, if pride prevents you from opening your heart, if doubt creeps in and dominates your thoughts, or if indifference cools the flame of faith within, you will inadvertently give the enemy a foothold. He is watching, waiting for an opportunity to destroy the good work I am doing in your life. These words are not meant to be merely heard or repeated without meaning. They are your sword to fight, your shield to defend yourself, and your light to guide your steps. When darkness surrounds you, remember, this arrogance will make you think you don't need them. You will see your enemy if you walk in unwavering faith and declare these words with all of your heart. Doubt will lead you to feel they are not strong enough, and apathy will make you forget their power. Use these words every day as an act of faith and obedience, my child. Let them be the first thing you say when you wake up and the last prayer you say before you go to sleep. By doing this, you will not only create a stronghold of spiritual strength around yourself, but you will also enter the freedom I ordained for you before the world paused. Retreat is more than just a tool for your protection. It is a declaration that you are living within my power, a power that cannot be shaken by any force. Shut your eyes and say these words with trust and thankfulness, because I have given you the strength to conquer them. Said with reverence, these words are like keys unlocking the gates of heaven, where my power is unleashed to move mightily in your life. They are not just words to hear with your ears. They are sacred words that carry the weight of heaven and reach the depths of my heart. They are the bridge between you and eternity, between you and my supreme will. If you speak these words with faith, they do more than just echo in the air. They activate divine frequencies that guide you into my living presence. Dispel darkness and align your heart with the great purpose I have planned for you. These words carry unwavering authority, the authority of the Creator who commanded light to exist, and they are a call for me to approach you and respond with unending mercy and faithfulness. When you say these words in faith, they not only break through the silence but also pierce every barrier, bringing you into the fullness of my presence. Know this: you are not just speaking, you are proclaiming. You are inviting my power to transform, protect, and guide you every time you utter these words. They carry life, hope, and an unquenchable strength, confirming that you believe in me and know that I am capable of much more than you could ever ask or imagine. Use these words as a divine weapon, a light illuminating your path and an unceasing prayer, because each time you utter these words, you not only strengthen your bond with me, but also call upon the heavens to intervene on your behalf, my darling. Keep in mind that these words never go unanswered. They fulfill every goal I have set, and you will witness my power manifest in your life as I see your adversary. Remember that I have given you a fortress, a safe haven where you can find complete protection. The wolf that lurks in the shadows is always watching, waiting for an opportunity to attack. He knows when you are at your weakest, when your guard is down, and he will not hesitate to use those moments to sow doubt, fear, and chaos in your mind. The 4 words I've given you are a source of strength, not just meaningless sounds. They are the weapons to keep you firm against the most crafty attacks, the light that chases away all darkness, and the keys to unlocking the gates of heaven, a powerful fortress that no attacker can breach. Speaking them with faith will cause heaven to act on your behalf. Each time you say these words, you are activating divine power, which will cause the enemy's strongholds to collapse, his wicked schemes to be rendered helpless, and the traps he has set to become tools of his own destruction. You will be completely protected under my arms, and no power can harm you, because I am the one who has vanquished all forces of evil, and I have given you the authority to crush snakes, scorpions, and all of the enemy's power. You don't need to be afraid, because I am with you, and I am your refuge. Get up, say the words I've given you, and see the triumph and deliverance I'll bring into your life, my dear child. I am aware that you have heard these words a lot, but have you allowed them to become ingrained in your soul to recognize the divine power they carry? Or have they simply passed over you as familiar phrases without leaving any mark of faith or true understanding? Today, I call you to awaken to recognize the significance and authority these words bring. These words are not just expressions. They are living words, infused with the power of the Holy Spirit, imbued with my glory and authority. When you speak these words in faith, you open the door for me to intervene on your behalf. You are not just uttering inert sounds. You are calling my eternal promises and mighty protection to materialize in your reality. Do not undervalue the power of these words. They are not just any tools. They are powerful weapons in the hands of a believer. Declare them with the knowledge that divine power is at work, and utilize them with reverence because you are making direct contact with my throne. Use these words consistently because they are the keys to opening the doors to success in your life. They are the sword that slashes through all chains, the shield that protects you from the enemy's arrows, and the light that illuminates your path. If you walk in wisdom and use them with unwavering faith, you will see the impossible become possible. When a coalition of enemies united to attack Judah, King Jehoshaphat turned to me in prayer and declared that I am the Almighty, the one who made a covenant with their forefathers, and he urged the people to place their trust in me. I spoke through a prophet saying that this battle is not yours but mine. So instead of arming his soldiers, stand firm and witness the deliverance I will bring the next day. The greatest storm was stilled. Victory after victory unfolded in your journey, my beloved. Let these words become the heartbeat of your soul, the breath of your spirit, and the source of your strength in every challenge. Because when you do, You will not stand in your own power alone. The words I have given you are not only for your own benefit, they are a torch lit to guide those around you. Do not keep them in your heart as a personal secret. Instead, speak them, share them with your family, friends, and everyone you meet on your life's journey. Jehoshaphat placed singers who praised my name at the front of the army as they sang, "Give thanks to the Lord, for his mercy endures forever." I caused the enemies to turn against one another, bringing victory without the need for a single sword to be drawn. Declare these words over your work, over your dreams and aspirations that I have placed in your heart, and over your future, so that my plans for you are good, complete, and perfect may come to fruition. And don't stop there, my child. Speak these words over broken hearts, lost souls, and those who are drowning in the darkness of pain and despair. Let your declaration become a river that brings healing, hope, and renewal to those who no longer have the strength to go on. Use these words to remind others that they are not forgotten, that I see them, and that I long to save them. Saying these words with unshakable trust will allow you to see my broader mission of bringing light into darkness, hope to weary souls, and my love to every hidden corner of the globe. You are also participating in a holy job by sowing seeds of life in barren areas. Miracles showed you, not because of your own strength, but rather because of the limitless power I placed inside you at your darkest moments. You are stronger than you could have ever imagined. My strength will be at its strongest because I see you when you work hard, walk with you, encourage you, and give you everything you need, including these 4 words to get through every challenge. The world's burdens may try to silence you, but don't let them take away your voice or your light. And don't let your inner joy fade, because that joy is a supernatural strength from me. It's the never forget that I have given you a sacred gift. 4 words that carry the power of heaven itself. These words are not just words. They are promises that will protect you from the enemy's snares and attacks. When you feel weak, declare them in the power of my Spirit. When you feel tired, speak these words with faith. These words will remind you that you are never alone, that I am fighting for you, and that victory is already assured. The words I have given you are not meaningless. They are the keys that unlock the doors of blessings, the ladder that lifts you out of the depths of doubt and fear. Will you proclaim them every day with a heart full of faith and reverence? Or will you continue to rely on your limited understanding and the erratic emotions of your own heart? I'm not trying to force you, but I'm calling you to make a decision that will shape your journey from this moment forward. Among the chaos of life, will you allow them to fade into obscurity? This decision is not merely a fleeting one. Rather, it is a declaration of your faith, loyalty, and surrender to me. But know this, my child. I am not far away, nor am I observing every action you take or thought you have. Rather, I am watching you from afar, and I am waiting with a heart full of love and mercy, ready to act the moment you call upon me. Every act of trust you exhibit is like a bell that resounds in heaven, and I will respond with all my power. You are not alone in this decision. I am standing by your side, encouraging you to take bold action, because if you believe in me, if you put all your trust in me, you will see miracles come to pass in your life. You will see mountains move, impenetrable doors swing open, and dreams that seem to have died come back to life. Please listen to this call with all your heart, my love. The choice you make today will not only affect your life, but also those around you in generations to come. I am calling you to declare these words not just with your lips, but with a heart full of faith and reverence for me. Do not utter them as a careless phrase or as a shallow habit. Instead, do so with the firm belief that every word you speak will invite divine power to flow into your life. Say these words: "My beloved God is with me at all times." And as you speak, imagine my light surrounding you and driving away every doubt so that I can accomplish my work in your life. When you say, "God is with me at all times," you are not only reminding yourself of this fact, but also announcing to the entire world that you are not alone. These words affirm that no power in heaven or on earth can separate you from my love and presence. Say them when you feel weak and unsteady. Imagine my presence as a consuming fire that destroys every plan of the enemy. Feel my protection as an unshakable fortress where you find comfort and peace that no one can take away. You cannot imagine all that I am capable of when you declare these words with faith. Forgotten dreams will come alive, extinguished hopes will ignite again, and you will embark on a new journey filled with joy, peace, and provision from heaven. Every time you do so, my strength will be revealed. Mountains that seemed insurmountable will be moved. Doors that were closed will open, and you will witness miracles unfolding in your life. Saying, God is with me at all times, and I will reveal myself as your strength, your deliverer, and your ever-present Father in every moment, will help you see how I, your God, transform every aspect of your life in ways you could never have imagined. Engrave this truth in your heart, my love. My warnings are not limited to your understanding or bound by the limitations of human reasoning. They surpass everything that your eyes can see, your ears can hear, and your mind can comprehend. Understand that they are holy, eternal truths that flow from the limitless wellspring of my knowledge and love for you. My words are not meaningless whispers or empty statements. They carry creative power, protective authority, and guiding light in the dark. Every warning I give serves a purpose, not to frighten you, but to protect you from what you cannot yet see, to get you ready for what you do not yet understand, and to fortify you for the challenges that lie ahead. These words are like a lighthouse in the storm, illuminating the path through rough seas, leading you safely to land when I speak, listen, and lead trust. I don't speak to make you feel confused or afraid, but rather to bring you into my safety, teach you how to persevere through hardships, and lead you toward the great purpose I have planned for you. My words are a living power, truth, revelation of light, and a sharp weapon against every enemy plan. Keep in mind that these words are not of this world, with its limitations and conjectures, but rather come straight from the throne of heaven, where boundless wisdom and boundless mercy reside. Do not undervalue their significance. Instead, cherish them as a priceless gift, etch them into your heart, and allow them to serve as your life's compass. My child, my words are meant to be acted upon. Each time you follow my instructions, doors of opportunity will open, difficult paths will be smoothed, and my light will shine in the darkest places I have been and will be. Always use my words to empower you, protect you, and guide you into the fullness of the life I have planned for you. All you have to do is listen, trust, and proceed in faith. Take a moment, my love, to reflect on the times you disregarded my call, the times you made your own decisions rather than following my advice, and whether those choices did not result in sad outcomes. Do you recall the opportunities that were lost, the pleasures you missed, and the unnecessary suffering you went through? Moments were not because I abandoned you, but rather because you decided to go it alone without seeking my guidance and protection. My dear child, I do not condemn you for your missteps, because I know you are a human being with limitations and weaknesses. But I want you to know that every word I say is meant to guide you toward freedom, peace, and a life full of blessings. If you choose to ignore my advice, it is this world with its traps and chaos, not me, that punishes you. I want you to understand the significance of listening to and obeying me. Every word I give is not just a meaningless sound or strict command. It is light to guide your path, a shield to protect you, and strength to uplift you when you feel weak. I speak not just for you to hear, but for you to live in the abundance I have planned for you. But even in your failures, I am always here waiting for you to return to my embrace. To your loved ones and future generations, know that no matter how many times you have lost your way, I have never abandoned you. I have followed your every move, wept with you over your mistakes, and patiently waited for you. Now I call you to renew your heart and listen to my voice with all of your heart, not just your ears. Let my words serve as a compass that leads you and an endless source of strength. You will realize that when you trust and follow my words, you won't need to. I speak to you now with greater urgency than ever before, because the days ahead will be filled with challenges requiring unwavering faith and absolute obedience. What you are facing is not ordinary uncertainty. The enemy is growing stronger, and his attacks will become more frequent. Suffering will end, precious opportunities will no longer be lost, and your life will overflow with blessings beyond your expectations. Listen to me with all of your heart, because these words are not just meant to be heard, but to be etched deeply in your mind and walked out in my guidance. I predict those who will fall, not because I want them to, but because they have chosen to ignore my warnings, will defend themselves by claiming they were unaware of or did not understand. But the truth is that I have always spoken. My voice has never been silent. I have spoken through my word, through signs, through my spirit, and through their very lives. The world is becoming more merciless and relentless, and as you have seen, it is sinking deeper into darkness, where many souls will be lost unless they fix their gaze on my light. I call you to walk with an alert mind, a ready heart, and an unshakable spirit, because you are being ignored by the world's clamor, trivial concerns, and transient distractions. Only those who pay attention to and follow my instructions will be able to withstand the upcoming storms. Remember that my spirit is not only there to comfort you, but also to warn, awaken, and prepare you for what lies ahead. I have given my spirit to illuminate the paths in front of you, to reveal truths that the human eye cannot see, and to remind you that you are never walking alone. So prepare your heart to receive and act upon my words. Don't just hear them. Do not just live them. Don't just know them. Walk in them. This isn't a time for hesitation or doubt. I need you to be prepared, because the decisions you make will impact not only you, but also the people I have put in your life for you to lead and protect. Be strong, my dear child, because I don't say these things to make you feel afraid, but to give you strength. You have been called to overcome, and I, your God, am prepared to lead you at every step of the way. Time does not wait, my dear child. Now is the time for you to rise, not tomorrow, not another time. My instructions are not just words. They are the light that pierces the darkness, the source of life, the shield that shields you from the fiery arrows of the enemy. Hold fast to what I say, and you will never have to fear what lies ahead. You are not here by accident. You are here because I have chosen you and destined you for this very moment. In addition to calling you, I have also given you all you need to carry out the mission I have entrusted to you. The words I have placed in your mouth are not ordinary words. They carry life power, and my very presence speaks these words with hope. The world groans in darkness, desperately waiting for the light brought by people like you, those I have called to bring my love, truth, and hope to humanity. Faith, my dear child, cannot be just words or ephemeral feelings. Faith requires action to come alive, obedience to be demonstrated, and if you say you trust me, if you declare that you rely on me, then your actions will be the greatest echo of that trust. With courage and confidence, you will see transformation in both your own life and the lives of those around you. These words are not just declarations. They are fire, a force that breaks down the strongholds of darkness, opens the gates of freedom, and reveals my glory. What I've put in front of you are 3 strong words that are not meant to be kept quiet, but rather spoken out loud and proclaimed with faith and reverence. These words are more than just phrases. They have power that transcends human comprehension. They are the link between you and my supreme will, the means by which you can align yourself with the authority and plan I have predetermined for you. Every time you say these words, you're inviting my light, strength, and presence to enter your life. These words are the key, the barrier protecting you from the enemy's fiery arrows, the lamp lighting the path you are to walk, the defense when darkness tries to overwhelm you, and the sacred thread connecting you to me, the one who created and loves you. If you forget them, if you allow busyness, doubt, or apathy to dull their profound significance, or if you believe that speaking a few words won't make a difference, then hear me, my love. I don't want to see you lose needlessly because you don't use the weapons I've given you. Remember, my dear child, I gave you 3 words, not just to protect you, but to lead you into freedom, joy, and the goodness I've prepared for you. If you speak them every day with all of your heart and unwavering faith, you will easily step outside the shelter I've prepared for you. The enemy will take advantage of your silence, and the plans I've ordained for you will be delayed by your lack of active faith. To strengthen and deepen your faith, you must set aside time each day to come into my presence. Do not allow the busyness and worries of the world to separate you from me. Instead, take moments of stillness to talk to me, listen to my voice, and lift up prayers that come from the Lord. You will see doors opening, chains breaking, and miracles unfolding in your life. Walk in obedience because it is the sign of a living and powerful faith. I, the Lord your God, will always walk with you, bringing you the victory and fulfillment you long for. I know you are not perfect and that you will stumble and make mistakes along the way, but I do not focus on your flaws to condemn you. Instead, I look for in you a humble and repentant heart. Come to me. Acknowledge your shortcomings and ask for my forgiveness. Do not allow guilt to drive you away from me, because I am a merciful God who is slow to anger and rich in forgiveness when you confess your wrongdoings. In this communion, you will feel my love, my guidance, and the strength of my Spirit poured out into your life. When you pray and ask for forgiveness, you not only lighten your heart, but also open the door to receive my blessings and guidance. Do this every day, my child, and I will fill you with faith, hope, and steadfastness. Let me be your source of strength, your guiding light, and the one who restores you from the depths of despair. I will erase them as the morning mist fades under the sunlight. Remember that I not only forgive, but also renew. I take away the burden of sin and replace it with freedom, peace, and a fresh start. I bow before you with a heart full of humility and repentance, asking that you forgive me for the times I have disobeyed and the times I have forgotten the lessons you have taught me. I know that my shortcomings and imperfections have led me astray, but I trust that your mercy is greater than all of my failings. I am waiting for you, my love, with open arms and a heart full of love, ready to guide you into a life covered by spiritual prosperity and the unshakable presence of my Spirit-loving Lord. Lord, please give me the strength to face life's challenges, to overcome all of my fears, and to walk confidently in your protection from the schemes of the enemy and the evils that seek to bring me down. Fill me with your wisdom so that I may distinguish right from wrong and act in accordance with your will. Lead me through the darkness and the difficult crossroads that I cannot face alone. Illuminate the way I must walk so that even when I cannot see the future, I will know that you are there guiding and protecting me. In the name of Jesus Christ, I pray, Amen. Please hear this sincere prayer and grant me a heart full of gratitude and a life overflowing with your light. Click subscribe and turn on notifications so you won't miss important and life-giving messages from Him. Together, we will grow in faith and live a fulfilling life in the love of God. Learn to trust in you completely, even when I don't understand everything that is happening. Make my faith strong, like an unwavering anchor in the storms of life. I know that you are a gracious and faithful God, the Lord.